Okay, students, I'm hoping this will be the last video. The last thing that I talked about was we're analyzing the characterization of Hector as a epic hero, and you were supposed to use this graphic organizer, which is a $5 word for a chart, and you were supposed to take notes on it. Basically, I said you can put 3 bullets on each, making sure that you're writing down at least three places in the text in book 6. Remember, this is book 6 and 22. They talk about his physical appearance, his actions, words, and thoughts, and other characters' reactions and epithets. Right? That all these 4 things that kind of tell us as a reader what is Hector like. So we're moving on to that. We're going on to the next worksheet. Here we have another reading standard. We're still focusing on evaluating characters and events. In this case, we're actually evaluating the epic poem itself, because this worksheet has to do with blending books 1, 6, 22, and 24. And one of the things, I'm going to go and read the directions. Evaluating an epic poem. The Iliad is an epic, which is a long narrative poem that recounts the adventures of a hero. As you read the Iliad, you should evaluate or judge this epic for its epic qualities. For each characteristic given in the left column, offer support in the right column. One example has been provided for you. So here you have, in the left column, you have several traits that make an epic, or features that make an epic an epic. So they did the first one for you. So you have the criteria for being an epic is a hero of high and legendary importance. So this pretend student here, they wrote down both Achilles and Hector are considered the greatest soldiers of their individual armies. So they both on that characteristic, they fit the bill. This epic, the Iliad fits the bill because it contains these epic heroes who are larger than life, and they accomplish great deeds, or they're very important. The great deeds one is right here, heroes, great deeds, and strength. So what you would have to do on this side is find examples in the text in all 4 books, book 1, 6, 22, and 24. Anywhere that you can find in the text, because now we're looking at all of it together, you have to write examples of these heroes' great deeds and strength. So there's a lot of this. I think this is probably one of the easiest ones here, aside from maybe the vocabulary one. You studied your vocabulary. But all you got to do is just go into the text and write down examples. Give examples here of these heroes' great deeds and strength that tell that. The next one is supernatural beings and events. Another one, and there's a lot of them, supernatural beings in this case would be gods, more likely. That's what, at least in this Greek epic, we're talking about the gods themselves. So you would just have to describe some of the gods that appear on here and what they do, kind of. A large-scale setting and dangerous. This one's a little bit harder, I think. Large-scale setting and dangerous journey. This one actually, for instance, I mean, the fact, what is Troy like? Okay, describe it. What is the fact that they're all the way since book 1? What happens with maybe even about Achilles' birth? This setting where this event, what happens and what kinds of things happen in this setting. We already know that there's supernatural forces, so in some sense it is on a large scale. We know that there's these big armies and there's these fortresses where people live. There's a lot of examples of these large-scale setting and dangerous journeys. A hero's acceptance or rejection of fate. This is probably another easy one. Just give an example of where in the text you see one of these epic heroes, in this case being Achilles and Hector, accepting or rejecting their fate. Universal themes such as courage and honor. This is another big one. A lot of examples of this. Just write maybe 1 or 2 in here, and give examples of where it talks about courage and honor. So either it could be an action that a character does, it can be an event of some sort, anything. Just make sure you write in here where there's themes within the whole Iliad that show courage and honor. Okay, and these are just giving examples. Make sure you put the page number on this one too, so I can find it when I grade it. Okay, so that I know that you know where it's at. And just put it, in parentheses, just like it was up here, right? Let me make sure. Go back to it right here. Just put it like that. Page and then the number. The P and then period and then the page number itself. Okay, so that's that. The next, we're just going to have to stop here because this thing is ending. Move on to the next video, please.